Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the palm chakras and the feet chakras and how to find their lines through palmistry. Now before we get started, I do need to point out the fact that these chakras aren't in the traditional systems, as in Patanjali, when he wrote the Yoga Sutras, he didn't mention the chakras in the hands or the feet. He kind of alluded to them but didn't mention them specifically. And a lot of the other ancient Indian writers such as Vashisht, the Valmiki, they didn't really talk about it too much either. So this is something that only came into India maybe a couple thousand years ago. Within that context though, it was around in the ancient world, and you can loosely compare these chakras to the Jewish Kabbalah. And if you look at a picture of that, and you look at a picture of where the 7 Indian chakras are along with the hand and feet chakras, you can see that there's a pretty close correlation between the two. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So the line for the foot chakra is on the non-dominant hand, and I want you to look at the bottom of the middle finger, and if you see that horizontal line that runs across it, that's the line for the foot chakra. And the purpose of the foot chakra is to ground your spiritual energy. So any energy that you have in excess, this chakra grounds it right down into the earth. And it's for that reason that this chakra works really well with the first, second and third chakras. Now if this line is thick, it means you have an overactive foot chakra. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means that you're dealing with a lot of energy and therefore you're having to ground it a lot. However, if this line is thin compared to the other lines in the area, then that means that you've got an underactive foot chakra. That generally can be a bad thing because again, it means that you're not very well grounded. Crosses and breaks on this line, they're something that do need attention. That means that you're having trouble grounding the energy around you. That generally manifests in pain near your ankles and toes, but that's not always the case. A good line to have with this is a line that sort of curves into the ring finger. That, remember from the series before, that's a line for the third chakra. So if you get a line connecting these two chakras together, that means you're gridding your energy really well. The other chakra to look at are the ones in the palms of the hand. And these lines are how you receive energy. So if you think of the feet chakra as giving off excess energy, it's the palm chakras that collect energy from a higher universal source. And you see these chakras being overactive on the hands of Reiki masters, people who do spiritual healing, or people who generally work with their hands a lot. Now the line for this chakra is on the non-dominant hand also, and it's at the bottom of the ring finger. So that horizontal line that connects your finger to the rest of your palm, that's the line for the palm chakras. And I say that despite the fact that the palm chakras are actually right in the center of the palm, but the line representing these, or the energy representing these, is at this point over here. If this line is thick, then that means you're receiving too much energy, and you're not really sure on what to do with it throughout your body. If this line is thin, then that means you're receiving too little universal spiritual energy. Crosses and breaks over here are actually quite common. It means that you're having trouble receiving and you're having trouble giving off spiritual energy. And that's a common thing, so we will talk about that in more detail in a later video. Alright guys, that's the chakra system, and in the next couple videos we're going to look at how to use these lines to test and measure your own energy. We're going to figure out ways to bring all of this together so you can actually strengthen your own energy system. Thank you very much.